Topping today's news, the Ministry of Tourism announced record tourist arrivals in 2024. The Tourism and Investment Minister tight-lipped on the sale of the Grand Lucayan. The Bahamas remains committed to supporting peace efforts in Haiti, and the police setting higher standards for new officers joining the force. This is your JCN Evening News. I'm Jarino Saunders. It is a pleasure to have you join us. Over 11.2 million tourists arrived in the Bahamas last year by air and sea combined. It represents a 16.2% increase over the previous year, but missed the 12 million mark that tourist officials had hoped to reach. Tourism, Investments and Aviation Minister, Deputy Prime Minister Chester Cooper on Wednesday described it as a remarkable rebound since the COVID-19 pandemic.
This is truly a remarkable rebound. The above results are posted notwithstanding the interruptions of Hurricane Milton, Oscar, and the USA elections. We point out further that the limited capacity in room inventory further dampens the trajectory of growth in air arrivals.
Abaco saw an increase in tourist arrivals by 11.9%. Grand Bahama saw an increase of 8.7% over 2023. The tourism minister gave a breakdown of the overall foreign air arrival numbers.
Out of that number, foreign air arrivals across all destinations exceeded 1.72 million, equaling the 1.72 million arrivals recorded in 2023 and surpassing the 1.67 million foreign air arrivals recorded in 2029 by 3.3%. This is the best year ever.
As for the month of December, the Bahamas attracted 1.15 million visitors, up 14% over December for 2023. Director General of Tourism, Latia Duncombe, is confident that the growth of tourist arrivals will continue into 2025.
We are strategically focused on maintaining our momentum in 2025, increasing stopover arrivals, expanding airlift, and ensuring that more Bahamians benefit directly from tourism.
The government has introduced new incentives through the $1.2 million Home Sweet Home initiative to assist Bahamian entrepreneurs in helping to increase room inventory and improve stopover visitor numbers going forward. On Saturday, while speaking at an event on Grand Bahama, Prime Minister Philip Davis announced that the government is in the final stages of securing a buyer for the Grand Lucayan Resort in Freeport, but admitted that the agreement precluded him from sharing any details about the deal and its proposed buyer. Pressed for more detailed information in regards to the sale, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Tourism, Investments, Aviation, Chester Cooper, was also reluctant to go into any details about the sale and ongoing negotiations.
My comments as it relates to the actual sale will be constrained until money is in the bank. So I have nothing to add to what the Prime Minister said. Overall, the Grand Lucayan Resort is an important plank. It's an important infrastructure through the overall economy of Grand Bahama. It supports the local economy as well through meetings, for conventions, for entertainment, for weddings and parties, etc.
Cooper said the Grand Lucayan will no doubt play a significant role in helping the Grand Bahama economy to rebound. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Davis admitted that it has taken longer than expected to find a buyer, but wanted Bahamians, especially residents of Grand Bahama, to know that they are seeking to find a buyer who has great vision for the resort as well as for the island of Grand Bahama. He also noted that the redevelopment of the Grand Bahama International Airport is key to the sale of that resort. National Security Minister Wayne Munro making it clear that the Bahamas will not cease its relief efforts to Haiti, despite U.S. President Trump's decision to withhold more than $13 million in U.S. funding for the multinational security support mission. The multinational security effort has been deployed to restore law and order in Haiti, where gangs are wreaking havoc. A number of Royal Bahamas Defense Force officers are set to join their colleagues in this effort. Minister Monroe emphasized that despite the U.S.'s decision, more officers will be deployed. He said there are also other major sponsors still committed to the cause.
Fortunately for the MSSM mission in Haiti, we had donors other than the U.S., although they were a major donor. The U.S. were not providing troops or police officers. So, for instance, the training in Jamaica was paid for by the Koreans. The Japanese supplying aid to the questions. There are other countries in the world other than the U.S. It is also in the U.S.'s national security interest and my consideration for there to be a stable Haiti. The Dominican Republic has said that if Haiti collapses, you will have an upswing in drug trafficking, which will be directed north.
Additionally, Monroe noted that these efforts are important as civil unrest in Haiti could directly affect the islands of the Bahamas.
If Haiti degenerates, you can have an outflow of millions of Haitians coming in this direction. That creates, as the Prime Minister describes it, an existential threat to a country of 400,000 people. We continue to contribute to maritime security, HMBS Bahamas, with a total crew complement of in excess of 50 Marines from the squadron and commando squadron departments are doing their work off Haiti, enforcing maritime security.
According to the United Nations, this hold is part of President Donald Trump's 90-day pause on foreign aid, one of the many initiatives implemented since his advancement to the office of president. And finally, in this segment, the Royal Bahamas Police Force and the armed forces in general, they have been under the microscope lately due to an increase in complaints against police officers and a number of officers, both junior and senior officers, being charged with serious crimes or corrupt activities, which has left many law-abiding Bahamians questioning the integrity of the police force, with some calling on officials to revisit their vetting process. Well, on Monday, Police Commissioner Shanta Knowles spoke to the matter of vetting new police officers.
The Security and Intelligence branch of our organization is responsible for vetting. These officers go into the community once we have received applications. They question family members, neighbors, friends. And it is the stories that we get from these people that cause us to believe that we are vetting the best from the community. That process has not failed us, I believe. However, officers make decisions of their own, and when we find that they do so, we will certainly deal with them. The vetting process has begun for 2025, and we do hope that very shortly we will be able to begin the training of at least 200 officers, 100 here in New Providence and 100 in Grand Bahama.
One of Commissioner Knowles' top priorities when entering office was to restore the public's trust in the police. Consequently, she has introduced a number of initiatives as part of her 90-day plan to transform the image of the Royal Bahamas Police Force. You're listening to JCN News. We'll take a break here. We'll be right back with more after these commercials.